A Buckingham Palace bomb threat has taken place where a woman has basically tried to do an absolute madness. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again, it is daily and consistent content. Please do subscribe. I would appreciate it. Let's get to 340,000 subscribers. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there and you can send whatever you want. They go a very long way. Let's get into this video where the Telegraph are reporting that there was a bomb threat. A woman accused of tweeting a threat to blow up Buckingham Palace as Princess Anne hosted a garden party has appeared in court. So clearly the police are taking this very clearly. She decided to post this on Twitter, whilst a garden party was being done, and you know they are taking this very seriously. The police, the fact that, you know, if you post anything to incite hatred in regards to let's try and do this, let's all of this, you know, inciting terror, basically, the police are taking serious. Why this woman would try and create a bomb threat, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Whether it's a hoax or not, whether it's a joke or not, I don't think it's a wise thing for anyone to say publicly. So this woman making this threat to blow up Buckingham Palace, you are very moronic, and I just don't understand why you would do that. Like, I just don't get it. Like, where do we go from there? Like, I just don't get it. And now you're in court. Now the police have caught you, and now you actually might go to jail for what you've said. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Speaking of things that don't make any sense, can somebody please tell me why the Vicar of the memorial service has come out and has spoken to the Daily Mail and the Sun about William and Harry and what happened at the memorial service? Like, why would you come out and speak? I'm so confused, because that's so disrespectful to Mr. Fellows. You are the one conducting his memorial service. The funeral was already done, very intimate. This is the memorial service for 300 people to come to. Why are you now running and speaking to papers and press because they're all asking you questions about what's taking place? Don't you have any integrity as a vicar? I just honestly don't understand. Super disrespectful and very classless and tasteless is basically what I would say this. But Reverend Dan Tanzi has revealed what went on at the ceremony yesterday. Him allowing this to take place by answering all of these questions to the Sun and the Daily Mail, you've taken away from Mr. Fellows and the memorial service, and of course his relatives will be upset that you did this, because now it's all about Harry and William and what happened and what did not happen. Reverend Tanzi told the Sun, I can't believe I just said that, but why would you go? Anyways, I had been prepping for half an hour before the service, so I didn't see anyone coming through the door. When I'm giving a service, I wear glasses so I can see my papers, but can't really make out faces beyond the first row. It was a lovely service, and there were a lot of people who wanted to be there for someone who was really well respected in the village. It was only as I was greeting the congregation on the way out that I was shocked that I was shaking Prince William's hand. And then very quickly after that, I was shaking Prince Harry's hand as well. It was a surprise, but a really, really pleasant surprise that they had both come. We've seen Prince William in the village before. If he was going to be there, I didn't expect to be told. It wasn't a tremendous shock William was there, as that was always a possibility, but I suppose it was more of a surprise that Harry had come. On the way out, they both said thank you to me for the service, and I thanked them for coming. At the reception afterwards, there was a very relaxed and cordial atmosphere. They did not speak to each other, but there were a lot of family members and friends speaking to them. It would have meant a lot to Lord Robert for them both attending, and I'm glad they both did. Reverend Tanzi said the gathering was not a funeral, but rather a memorial service. He also continues basically to outline the fact that these two individuals, Harry and William, kept their distance, did not speak afterwards at the drinks reception, and that, you know, they were on different sides of the room. The fact that they were in close proximity because they both quickly shaked his hand one after the other, and that multiple people were talking to them, but nobody was trying to get them to speak, or nobody, you know, was seeing them interact, from basically what the Reverend has said. I don't understand, maybe you guys disagree or agree, why the Reverend has come out to speak to Sun News and give them an exclusive and the Daily Mail, and they're now running with this. It also goes to show you the desperation of the UK press when it comes to the royal family, because they didn't get anything about Harry, and I think that Harry played this very well. We need to get into the fact that Harry has understood the language of UK press manipulation and has carefully mastered it to completely overcome them. I will explain. A couple of days ago, of course, it was outlined that Prince Harry was going to New York. He obviously gave this exclusive via his people to the UK press, and they ran with it because he had several patronages and stuff to do in New York. It was a great detail of information to hear about Harry's next trip. I think that he gave this as a distraction so that he can come to the UK and that nobody will be looking at him coming to the UK, because the majority of the UK press was covering Harry in regards to New York. Harry is Diana and Charles's son, so everybody's going to have their eyes on him regardless of what he does. At the end of the day, he's part of the royal family. Whether he's a working or non-working royal, he's part of the royal family at the end of the day. So him giving this information to the UK press was a perfect chess move, and he's playing chess and it's checkmate because he won at the end of the day, because he gave them that bait. They ate it like a piranha who hasn't eaten nothing all day. And whilst he was giving all of that exclusive information, he was then flying to the UK to be here for the memorial service. And in doing so, this completely distracted everybody. And now, therefore, they are desperate enough. There's even the son saying, did you see Harry and William in Norfolk together? Phone this number and email this and contact the son for us because we need an exclusive. Desperation tactics, because they didn't get anything, and because they didn't get anything, they lost out a lot of money at the end of the day, which is what matters to them. So therefore they're really upset. They're now going to be on the eyes out to see if Harry makes any other surprises, but Harry has an ironclad team, ironclad understanding. They can't get through him. He's completely manipulated the UK press. He's playing them at their own game. He's completely understood the language. And I think this is a huge significant factor that I don't think people are really understanding. And we need to press it for more understanding that if he's done this, what makes you think that Meghan Markle also isn't going to do this as well? Or that she hasn't mastered it for the future endeavors if she wants to do so? What makes you think that? And so I think it's great that they've done this, and I'm absolutely here for it. But the Reverend and the Vicar coming out to expose what really happened at this memorial service, as if it's like some gossip or tea when somebody's dead body basically laid there and they're coming to respect, I just don't understand. It's all become quite reductive, I think the word is. And, the word that we should really be focusing on is Mr. Fellows. So I'm glad that Harry returned. I'm glad that he came and did everything that he needed to do. But I don't get why the Vicar has done this. And it's just, in my opinion, extremely unprofessional of your job. You should have just said no answer and kept it moving. But, you wanted to, for some reason, be in the limelight. And your face is now all over the press because you're so happy that Harry and William attended. I don't know. Call me crazy. At the very least, I would have at least said something maybe a week afterwards, not like the day after the memorial service took place or the 2 days after. Like, I don't think his relatives appreciate all of this taking place, everything being about Harry and William. They didn't even reunite, as I said in my earlier video, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's become very reductive, and I'm just kind of over it at this point. Over it. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. All of this happened within 24 hours, with Harry returning and everything there. But of course, I've got you guys covered. We've covered this in every single angle in the last 24 hours meticulously. So please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Let's get to 340,000 subscribers. It's just one click to subscribe. Comment down below. I would love to hear your comments on everything in this video. And please send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there below the video. You can click it and send whatever you want. They go a long way. I love to get those notifications because it shows that you guys genuinely appreciate the stuff that I do, and it really helps to fund and keep this channel going. Do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.